how to get the lowest hotel group room rates. So the first one, you got to be flexible, okay? You've got 5 years of record occupancy with hotels. You've got over 5 years of record room rates with hotels, okay? Let's just say that the economy is not on our side as planners, okay? Hotels have the upper hand. Now, is it going to change? Of course it is. The economy is going to go down at some point, and then hotels are going to come clamoring back to you and say, "Oh, well, what can you do to get more business? I know we offered you this really high rate that, didn't work, but, that's another thing is be flexible, okay? Pattern flexibility is very important. You'll find a lot of hotels that say, well, I can get you here, but your F&B minimum needs to be at this level. Type of thing. You'd be like, I've never even spent that much money in F&B. How am I supposed to reach that? The revenue and the concessions that you ask for are very important, okay? So let's say you need 5 staff rooms and you need 5 suites for your group, okay? You should ask for 10 staff rooms and 10 suites. Why? Most likely because the hotel's going to come back and they're going to give you 2. Or they may give you 5. But you always need to ask for more on your concession list. The concession list is very important, okay? Like I said before, the list of concessions that you ask for is basically a bank, okay? You're putting together a bank of revenue from the hotel. And once you get that bank of revenue from the hotel, then you can take stuff out of that bank to lower your food and beverage minimum, to lower your room rate, to maybe get some other concessions from the hotel. Say, hey, you know what, I know you gave me 10 suites and I asked for 10 suites, but you know what, I actually only need 5, so I'm gonna give you these 5 suites back, but if you could lower my rate $10, that would be great, okay? It's called swapping revenue, okay? It's very, very important. You should at least be asking for 20% AV discount, okay? Typically, I go in about 25 personally on my own contracts, okay? But getting an AV discount is very important. And one of the things that hotels will ask for, hey, we'll give you a discount, but you need to use the in-house provider, okay? How many of you have your own AV company that you bring along to your meetings, okay? Now that's kind of where you get into the stickier situation of the additional fees that the hotel is going to charge you when you bring in your own AV company, okay? And that's also going to need to go on the concession list. Making sure that there's no charge for, patch fees, supervisor fees, all these other, especially when you start looking at union hotels, that's a whole nother animal as far as contracting goes, as far as the payroll and audiovisual and things like that. So audiovisual discount, very, very important. Food and beverage discount. Okay, typically I put that in as like a 20% banquet food and beverage discount, okay? So again, it gives you something to work with. It gives you a discount off of your master account. It gives you just the dollars that you need to help with your food and beverage events and things like that, okay?